strengths, which is something we haven't really seen from the weaker teams in this tournament overall.
We'll see if BKT can do that. I think this is one of the best comps we've seen from them all tournament long. So if you guys think they can do it, then tweet your predictions into @LullySports on Twitter. Tweet the hashtag BKT win or the hashtag H2K win. We'll see who comes out on top from the fan vote. Of course, in about 35 minutes, we'll see who comes out from the game itself. But we are here, Bangkok Titans.
We do have a little bit of an invade coming through. Warlock does manage to get away, but 007X taking a lot of damage to try and make up for that issue, the fact that they just try and get themselves into a regular laning scenario. But happening this time, and Lulex is just going to come in and say thank you very much.
Yeah, Moss did the same thing Kasing did, he just did it later. He's like, oh, support's moving into the enemy jungle instead of sitting in lane. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that too. He moved in, but it's too late. They're behind on the tempo. Probably like stating it whenever you talk to him about lane swap, he says they're behind on the play. And H2K right now, they're ahead on the play because their tower is already melting. The wave will be bounced back for Odawamne, and he will spiral ahead in what initially was a losing matchup.
This is really impressive as well by Hjarnan. He's actually saving auto attacks, making sure he's rending to last and everything. Just
a lot of damage coming down there as well as Hjarnan gets a lot of spears into Lloyd. Moss hanging around. They do have G4 cheating towards the bottom side. Actually, there's going to be the pulverizers. Kasing, Boss used the flash to get back out. Exhaust down onto Hjarnan as there's the flame body slap, but he misses it. The slow goes down, and they're now focusing on this Callista as Lloyd
still
few spears in him, but not enough. G4 even making his way into the party, but Odawamne's here as well. Is Kasing going to fall down? The heal comes out. Nice flash after the E as G4 is going to have to back away. Headbutt to try and disengage.
But yeah, top lane -14. The ulti comes across from the fog of war. G4 really wants this fight.
Seem to have that one's number. Ryu is going to lock that one down as well. G4 making his way towards mid lane. Of course, G4 doesn't mind about it too much. Probably one of the worst champions with the blue buff in the game.
Yeah, but the map is being divided. It looks even, you know. This team gets
a recall for BF Sword, so Hjarnan's next choice should be to run away and go back to base. This trade should actually make that even more likely.
Yeah, Hitbuff Pulverize did land. There's the Rendo as the Tibbers comes down. Moss doesn't have level 6 yet. Ryu comes in. Nice exhaust, but it's not enough. Frozen Tomb onto Lloyd, but now he's able to get the auto-attacks off. Picks up the kill on Ryu. Jumps forward, the flash is there, but that fake score was so well timed. Kasing in there as well as 007X, so close to dead. Odawamne picks up Lloyd. Wild Growth comes in, but Warlock, oh my goodness, that shield was so good. G4 wants to find something, flashes forward, last breath is there, but he goes down so quickly, can't even pick up the kill.
Huge misplay by Lloyd. He ulted Kasing instead of Hjarnan. Fate's Call saved him.
So that's a variation. Are you teleport to the bot lane, you walk back, or you walk there first, teleport back off into play if needed?
Well, 007X has found a very large Darius here in the jungle. Explosive cast come down. He's looking to try and start something here. Barrel's going to get the slow, but Lulex is around. There's the rocket jump. Try and close the distance as the Bangkok Titans picking a fight, but I don't know whether they'll be able to find too much.
Catastrophic for BKT.
I mean, Lloyd could have even ultied and proc the Yasuo ulti off the back of that one too, but they just weren't aware that you can see somebody's trailing on the play. If they're behind, then you can punish, just like 007X being punished right here.
Most definitely, as Hjarnan's going to pick it up.
Kasing walked in to make sure nothing can happen there. Really nice play by H2K. You can see the mechanical skill difference. The heal from Odawamne and also kill him. He doesn't have flash though to pick people off from the side lanes.
Yeah, the correct play to play around the Yasuo composition is you roam away from him. You use the innate wave clear advantage that Lissandra brings to that matchup. You push him in, then you roam away from it. Doesn't matter how many setups he has for his ultimate if he's not arranged to cast that ultimate, and that's exactly what H2K did, and that is why they're right now 5,000 gold ahead.
And only a couple more hits are going to be able to lock that one down, but first Dragon, now 14 minutes here for H2K. It's just Kasing and Lulex hanging out. There is vision available for the Bangkok Titans, but no one's here just yet, and Hjarnan's going to have enough spears in it.
Yeah, look for the Bangkok Titans to just, we've dubbed it the Exodia composition, where if you combine all members right here, G4 trading with Ryu.
Yeah, Frozen Tomb comes in, but there's the stun. Everyone in for the party.
H2K individually outclassing, but also in terms of approach to this game, just a step ahead of Bangkok Titans. And I don't think Bangkok Titans are ready to counter such a play.
And Lloyd's getting completely zoned off. There's the flash forward. Flash a little bit late there from Lloyd as the kick lands as well.
He smited the creep. He smited the creep to let his Q connect. Really good play by Lulex there. Was body blocked by a creep, but he just said, I'll smite it out of the way. Q connects into Insect.
And the stuns were layered beautifully enough. Ryu with the long range ulti walked forward to the W. So that mid lane Lissandra Swinton who voted that one. Congrats in the Hall of Fame. Lulex knocked around, but only one man gets ulted, and that's the guy with Fate's Call on him. Nothing picked up. Odawamne soloing the front line. Ryu pushed back, but does it really matter? G4 caught up, and down goes Yasuo. Down goes 007. 3 already. Warlock's bleeding to death, and Lulex can't quite land the Q. But now this poor Alistair going to be hunted for his meat. H2K wants a burger.
Oh, the apprehend not quite there. Moss just trampling his way away, doing his very best to get out.
But yeah, aggressive body slam there from 7X. Kasing here finishing off Warlock with Ryu, adding insult to injury. And when that knock-up combo fails, Odoamne just says, "Thank you very much," and he just cleans up that fight.
Yeah, and H2K now just preparing for Baron. You can see so many wards around the area, but they're just clearing out the turrets while they can. G4 looked like he was trying to get something happening, but at this much of a gold deficit, what can you do? Odoamne is going to get caught out of position just a little bit, kicked underneath the turret, but look at the heal coming through. 7X is already dead. The shutdown finally comes through, but is it going to be enough? Warlock's going to die as well. It's a double kill for Hyun, and he's now hunting for more blood. Lloyd's going to fall shortly after as Ryu had picked up G4, and H2K is so far ahead.
For that to even work, the beautiful chain layering CC on top of Odoamne, the biggest threat, the biggest carry, but he was just too tanky, gets 1 Q off, and suddenly that fight is lost.
And so is this inhibitor here as well as H2K. 3 dead on the side of the Bangkok Titans, able just to take control of this base.
Again, will be the match they're looking for later in the day.
Moss cancels Ryu here.
And they're going to have some people showing up. Warlock.
Pixie.
Oh, good flash by Ryu. And the thing is, you have to time that right, because Pix will follow you after the flash and get you back into range for the Glitter Lance. So, fortunate timing there. Ryu guessed it correctly.
And Moss still trampling around this river. Sonic Wave doesn't land as Hyun's trying to get some pierces across.
Odoamne's back though, he wants more.
Actually lands the Q somehow, so he gets the heal off that, puts the bleed stack in. Now he's in the front line. G4 puts the Windmill out to isolate Odoamne, but he's walking back pretty safely. Knockup does not reach Hyun, then there's the push in onto Odoamne. Exhaust is on, and they will pick up that kill. The fight continues with too much damage coming through already. 2 kills for H2K, the third should be easy. Warlock flashes after ulting himself. The disengaged Lulex.
Yeah, the knockout flash, and it looks like Bangkok Titans looking to try and just make sure they don't lose too much from this situation. Odoamne is dead, but with a teleport, and Lloyd actually rocket jumping very aggressively. Sonic Wave is going to land, but the re-engage not going to come through.
And Buster shots him out of range. Can't get enough burst there. Lloyd's just too far behind. Yarn then takes a crit to the face, but who really cares? Ren's going to take him out.
Hard to touch Yarn in these fights. That means you got to go for Ryu. Well, he has Zhonya's and a built-in Zhonya's in his ultimate. Who do you focus? Darius. Well, who likes champions to be close to him, focusing him? Darius does. So overall, it makes sense. It's easy to analyze it this way when H2K is, especially when multiple games get played on the same day. EDG maybe a little distraught by the way they got dismantled by SKT, and H2K could feel confident here. I think the average level of play still was higher in the other game, but Lulex now gets caught.
Yeah, the ultimate does come out. Ryu's going to ult himself as the exhaust comes down, but look at that massive frozen domain as Warlock able to ult himself, but there's just too much damage from H2K. Double kill already. G4 trying to make something happen, but that's just going to be a triple kill.
Sadly for him, when you're down 17,000 gold, that's not enough. You need multiple good plays and a lot of mistakes from H2K. They don't make the mistakes and they're closing out.
Yeah, this one is just the gold lead here. The very end, though, we actually have some very good plays. 7X had body slam ready for the glacial path jump as well, so Ryu was done when he first got in, but it's far too much now. The gold lead's there. A 25-minute win in the works here for H2K. They improved to 2-2, and the chance of making the quarterfinals is still alive.